How do you know when you've invested into a company through the stock market? And how will you know if that company is going to make you millions, if it's a little pump and dump, if it's going to make you thousands of dollars? Well, when it comes to Nio, it's going to make you millions. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So we all know that Nio, the Chinese electric EV company that's making chips, phones, and so much more, signed a deal with CATL, the largest battery maker in the world, to build battery swap stations globally. We also know that other companies have been jumping in, like Ample is trying to do it, a cheap knockoff American company. They're building them in Europe as well, just like us. Excuse me, guys. We also know that UXIN, the largest online used car company in China and in the world, it has also signed a deal with CATL so that whenever they buy a Nio car, when someone trade in a used Nio car to them, they can rent the battery through CATL and use battery swap stations for the rent for that segment, for the used car segment. We also know that Didi, yes, Didi Global, which is the Uber of China, signed a deal with CATL as well not that long ago for the same thing, for their ride-hailing companies to be able to use some of CATL battery swapping stations. So that in itself shows us that we are with the right company. We are with a company that's always leading and the rest of them are following. Well, what just happened again? CATL signs a deal to bring over 100,000 battery swappable cars to Car Incorporated Fleet. Yes, a rental company. Unlike what Hertz did and went with Tesla, almost caused them to go bankrupt, Cars Incorporated, the managers have a little more vision. Of course, here in America, when companies go bankrupt, our government just bail them out. In China, it's different. China look for companies that are the most innovative and help them. That's why they're helping UXIN, who has the most advanced refurbishing facilities for used cars in the world. They're helping that UXIN company to grow and expand. I think they're helping them build 4 more super stores in China this year. Anyway, Cattle and Car Incorporated will launch a pilot program this year and gradually deploy over 100,000 battery swappable vehicles. These vehicles will use Cattle's standardized 20 and 25 battery swap blocks with a vehicle range of 400 to 600 kilometers. They have signed an agreement with Chinese mobility services giant Car Incorporated to accelerate the promotion of vehicles based on its battery swap standard. Cattle, its subsidiary Contemporary Amprex Energy Service Technology, and CMB Leasing signed a strategic cooperation agreement at the battery maker's headquarters in Ningdi, Fujian province to introduce the battery swap model into the car rental industry. And I remember when people were saying, Nio should stop building battery swap stations so we can become profitable quickly and make some quick money. Yes, they want to make a couple thousand quickly. I want to make millions. That's how much I'm going to make with this company. This is the next Amazon. This is the next Google. This is the next Apple. This is the next gas station companies combined. Wrap your heads around that. So it says Car Incorporated will introduce models supporting battery swap based on Cattle Choco SAB technology, covering mainstream AO to B class models ranging from economy, comfort, and business types, according to a CATL announcement today. The two companies will launch a pilot program this year and gradually operate more than 100,000 vehicles gradually, supporting battery swap, Cattle said. So the key word here is gradually. Nothing happens quickly overnight, guys. Just like with Nio, it takes time. But this is the year we know we will become profitable in a sudden and in a massive and in a violent manner towards the shorts. Yes, it's happening with Firefly ramping up, We see we entering Europe very shortly in a couple of days with Firefly brands. We're going in 20 countries. It's going to be, you see, the shorts are going to get, the illiterate ones are going to get caught all of a sudden. They wouldn't know what hit them. But the educated shorts, a lot of them will get out. That's in the Wall Street, the big guys who will get the inside scoop. CATL unveiled 2 standardized battery packs for passenger vehicles, aiming to accelerate the adoption of battery swap technology in the passenger vehicle sector. CATL named them 20 and 25, simple to how gasoline is labeled. The company believes that by 2030, battery swap, by 2030, listen to the timeline where you're going to make multiple millions. The company believes that by 2030, battery swap, home charging, and public charging stations will each meet 1/3 of EV owners' energy needs. That is a lot, guys, and this is worldwide. So a lot of people, like I said, want quick profits, but you have to understand this is still almost in its infancy. Nio is growing from a sapling into a small tree this year. That's where we're going to break profitability. And by next year, into a massive forest. CATL will leverage Car Incorporated more than 2,000 offline outlets and parking lot resources in China to jointly build a battery swap network covering core transportation hubs, the company said. Because Nio is focusing on families, on the regular guy that commute back and forth to work, that in itself is a massive, massive segment, guys. In addition, CATL battery swap station will prioritize the use of photovoltaic. Does this sound familiar? CATL battery swap station will prioritize the use of photovoltaic, green electricity, and participate in grid peak shaving and frequency regulation to help build a new power system, it said. Does that sound familiar? Yes, it does. Nio, baby. We started it. We pioneered it. We continuing it, and we encouraging others. Because, of course, we're not going to be the only future gas stations. Cars Incorporated mobile app will integrate battery swap station navigation and payment functions to provide a seamless experience. CMB Leasing and CAES will provide Car Incorporated self-operated vehicles with competitively priced battery rental solutions. Does that sound familiar, guys? To reduce vehicle costs and improve operational efficiency according to the statement. Does all these things sound familiar to you guys? This is why I've always said the winning business model. All you have to do is pull your little pants up and be a man for once in your life, and you too can make millions. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.